Now we're talking about pricing, and critical mistake number 5 is not charging enough. This is an epidemic in the startup world. Okay, this is an epidemic, and what's interesting about it is a psychological issue. Okay, so what's really important is to understand that a person who starts a business rarely raises outside funds. Okay, and this is going to be weird where I'm coming from on this, but there is a method to my madness. And so it's like 85% start a business with their own funds. So there's a fallacy in the world that, you have an idea, decide to start a business, go raise money. Very rare. Okay. Although that's what the world is teaching us. So I say that because it's you as this wonderful entrepreneur in the making. You've got the 6 essential traits. You've got an idea. You want to take it to the world. It's 100% on you to figure out the price for what you're going to charge. There's no one that's going to give you this answer. And unfortunately, the psychological issue is when you create this thing, product or service, and you want to take it to the world, you get a little insecure. You have a sense of worth issue about that, commonly known as impostor syndrome. That's just what they're calling it today. We called it insecurity 20 years ago. So whatever it is, you're just questioning yourself. And so then when you go to market, you pick a price that is undervalued. And as you build your business, what's interesting, and the reason most startups go out of business is because they're losing money every year. Well, if you're breaking even or losing a little bit of money, the difference between a 10% increase and not is going out of business and staying in business. If you're breaking even and you do a 10% price increase, all of a sudden you're dropping 10% to the bottom line. It's so fundamental. But here's the 2 most important things, because now we're going to talk about how to solve it. And I will share 2 things with you. Number 1, I urge you to watch Casey Brown's TED Talk on pricing. She is the expert on helping you price right, but you getting into those deep psychological issues for why you're not pricing right, but also then teaching you how to educate your customer as to why you're worth what you're worth, why it is worth what it is worth. Number 2, Dan Sullivan, one of my greatest mentors, has a great rule of thumb when pricing. And so hopefully this will help you. But what he says when it comes to pricing, so when you've got that product, you've got that service, think about it. And in thinking about it, pick the price to charge that scares the heck out of you. So pick the price that scares you and then add 20%. Okay. So if the first one didn't work through Casey Brown, try that on, but that should help you solve this critical mistake of not charging enough.